time for a real treat. The wonderful, beautiful, talented speaker, author, mental health advocate, singer-songwriter Julia Grace joins us back in the studio today. Hello, my friend.
Lovely to see you.
You too. Such a busy lady, so thanks for making time to connect with us.
Always a pleasure.
I love these happiness hacks that we have with you, and today we're talking on the topic of motivation follows movement. I like that.
Yes.
Tell me more.
This one's a little bit of a challenging one, particularly to me, because often we sit around waiting for motivation. Have you ever sat around waiting for motivation?
Totally, especially creative.
Yeah.
You know, eyes closed, hands open. Here I am, creative inspiration.
Strike me down.
Ah, nothing's happening.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. So there's a concept, an old concept, I guess, of priming the pump. Back in the old days when people were pumping water, of having, if we sit and wait for that inspiration to flow or the motivation to come, and whether it's to do something creative or whether it's to maybe do something like moving our bodies, like our fitness, or whether it's part of our spiritual practice or whatever it is, we sit and we wait for the inspiration to strike, for the motivation to appear. And I've got really bad news. It's not going to happen.
No.
What we actually have to do is we need to do something. We need to kind of prime the pump. We need to get things moving. So last year in December, you may remember, I actually wrote a song, and it's been a while since I've written a song before that. Thank you. But part of the process of getting that moving was just having some fun with my voice, having some fun with the piano, kind of getting the pipes flowing, getting the momentum going, and then the motivation or the inspiration began to strike. And so what we do understand more about our brains now is that rather than waiting for motivation, when we start some movement, the motivation actually will increase. So rather than kind of sitting around, so even if it's one little stretch or one little lift of a weight or one little picking up your laptop or pen to paper, the motivation will begin to connect as your brain makes those connections after we've done the thing.
I am nodding
Isn't
in
that
agreement.
terrible? So frustrating. Yeah. How many times have we done something where we go, oh, I didn't want to do it.
Yep.
I did it anyway. At the end of it, I'm so glad I did it. That's kind of the process. And aren't we glad that we did sit down and we got started? So my action point for us all today, and I'm including myself very much in this, is if there's something that we'd really love to have the motivation to do, start some movement. Now.
Yeah.
Pick it up today. Do something tiny. We're not going to do the end result. Done is better than perfect, just getting it out there. But actually putting something into place, and that will give your brain a little challenge to run away and start doing some problem solving. Because in the background, it will start to go, oh, maybe I could come up with a better idea. Maybe I could get Lizzie up tomorrow to write that song, or whatever it is that you're wanting to do. It's tricking yourself,
really, isn't it?
It really is. It's kind of hacking, because that's what we're doing, right?
We are. Happiness hacks.
So come in early, trick your brain, make some movement, and the momentum will actually create the motivation for something better.
I am just standing here nodding because it's exactly what happened this morning. I was like, weights day. Yeah, but I don't feel like it. Oh, I'm waiting. Sometimes I do feel like, I don't feel like it. Well, too bad, you're just going to do it anyway. You're going to do it anyway. I'm starting to do it. I'm 5-10 minutes in. I'm still not feeling this. I get to about 15 minutes and I'm like, I'm there. I'm okay. I can keep going. Yeah. And then afterwards, that euphoric feeling of, I think it's a dopamine hit when you do weights. But then it's just that sense of, I did it.
Yes, absolutely. And the safety around that is that we do need to listen to our bodies. And we do need to we need to tune into, particularly with our mental health and well-being, we're not just overriding all systems or overriding all signals, because we do need to listen to the signs and the signals. But when we know we're good and we're all okay, but really the only thing we're lacking is that start point, that's the time to use it.
Motivation follows movement.
Yeah.
Julia Grace, thank you for joining us again for an awesome happiness hack.
Yay.